Well, Michael Hooper, tell us, how hard is it to shut out this noise when you're up against a French team loaded like this? Timmy, run us through the starting 15 and then we'll jump into Hoops' thoughts.
Yeah, great pack for the French team. Grohl at number 1 at loose head prop. Going to be big effort against Taniela Tupou. They've got a brilliant back line as well. Luku Ntamack's the key at number 10. He can really pull the strings of this team. And Pinot and Ramos at number 15. Ramos, one of the best players in the world at the moment at 15. He's got so much attacking flair. It'll be very hard to beat. Hoops, what about the Wallabies?
Yeah, the Wallabies team that take on the French tonight. Angus Bell, as we mentioned, his 50th cap alongside Fezler and Tupou. Frost and Williams in the second row, and Hooper, Nick Wright and Wilson, who leads his Wallaby side on his birthday. In a week of disruptions, taking a look at the back line, Jake Gordon and Tate Nedmed lead in the halves, with Lenny Katau also earning his 50th cap alongside Ukuso Suoli'i, and in the back three, Dylan Peach, Harry Potter and Max Jorgensen round out this team.
Some huge experience on the bench for the Wallabies in the form of Ross and Alatoa alongside Valentini. Back it comes. There now for Ricky Tau. He slips away. Fezler will be in. He's got it down somehow. Tomac. Look out, here comes Biel Biarri, one of the most dangerous players in world rugby. And he puts away Deporter for the equaliser. Well there for Bell. Bell finds room. Angus Bell! Go on, Belly! Get there, yes! Angus Bell from 30. It's a good run. Luku. They're queuing up down the left and they don't miss. Around comes. Here he is running the screen. Oh, that's a good shot from Mickey Tau, but it's still life here for Biel Biarri, who toes it in behind, regathers a kick, then works his way infield. Oh, he's electric. That's some score from LBB. Australia have the penalty. Someone's going to the bin here for France. They have to, and they do. It's Luku gone for 10.
Off your feet, killing the ball after lots of warnings.
Potter's in there. So's Hickey Tau. Fezler at the back. Australia keep it up and get closer and closer and closer and get it down. Fezler has his second. Throw it around a bit here under advantage. None taken, and Luke Pearce goes back to the mark. Yeah. They come out the back, and Tomac, we're going to strip the Wallabies for numbers. Down the left, Biel Biarri gets it away. The Gremlins have crept back in from last week. Here's Biel Biarri.
Play on.
Australia on the counter now. Jorgensen looking to outpace them. Jorgensen off down the left, towing it ahead for himself. Jorgensen! Oh, Jorgensen! That is mind-blowing from Jorgo. And there's life for the Wallabies. Wow. Clement brings it down. Australia get the timing right this time, but France have some steam up behind them and they'll score.
Conceding a yellow card. Tom Hooper there leads the field for side entry. You heard Luke Pearce mention there.
NASA looking to put some pressure on Australia, get their defensive line up. They've got to make their tackles. They don't. And here come France on the breakout. Louis Biel Biarri for France. It's his second. And that NASA taps and goes himself. Carries strongly. He's over. There's one back. The home crowd wild here with another try. And they've got it. It goes to touch. And the Wallabies' wild ride of 2025 comes to an end.
Barjo, last test match in the Northern Hemisphere, in charge of this Wallabies team, and very much a Northern Hemisphere style of performance from France that were too good for you. But were you happy with lots of the content in there as well?
Yeah, certainly too good for us on the scoreboard. I felt that we went toe-to-toe with them, particularly in the first half. And the second half, we probably created a couple of chances. They got some pressure on our line out, and their line out maul really started to take control in that last quarter. But I'm incredibly proud of the group. They've continued to work hard and to try to keep improving. And I think I honestly think they'll learn a lot from these last 15 test matches. They'll learn a fair bit about themselves. They'll learn what it takes to be at the level, and we've just got to roll our sleeves up, keep working, and get to the level. That's all we can do from here.
Externally, probably been a lot of chat in the last month about the Wallabies attack. It looked pretty clear that it developed quite well this evening. A bit of payoff for some of the work you've been doing. Maybe some more tip passes, some more space, a bit more width in both forward carrying pods, but also the ability to get it to some of your strike players. Was that a significant improvement to your eye?
Yeah, it was, and I think one of the things is that if you get momentum off the first phase, it's easier then to retain that momentum. We got some quicker ruck ball today, so whatever shape you're running, nothing works if the ball is slow. And so we'd had to survive, particularly the Island game, off a lot of slow ball. So it's hard to really get that fluency in attack.
Maybe a final message for our Stan Sport viewers on what your thoughts on 2025 are, and not just tonight.
Look, I just say that we're disappointed we didn't finish with the victory that I know you would have all loved to see. But the players have made a heck of an effort. There's 15 tests in 22 weeks. With the amount of travel I've had, I just admire the way they have dusted themselves off and gone again. And it wasn't for lack of effort tonight. A little bit more execution. That they will get better. So please don't give up on them.
Thanks for your time with us as well. Thanks for your efforts this year.
Thanks, Morgs.
Harry, in terms of content, looked like a huge improvement from the team, but of course, as you'd know better than anyone, it's about results of test match footy as well.
Yeah, it is about results. So disappointing there. The game was there for us again, and yeah, very disappointed. A-zone wasn't good enough tonight. We had a lot of opportunities there. We got really close and wasn't good enough to win the test match.
Yeah, is there anything specific there that jumps out at you as to why? I think it was 10 attacking entries into 22 for the Wallabies, as opposed to France had 8. A couple of long-range turnover tries for them, of course, but is there something you could have done better there in that A-zone you mentioned?
A few handling errors. They put a bit of pressure on the break down there too. There's some big bodies that went pretty hard there, and they got a bit of pay. And yeah, it's disappointing because we put them under a lot of pressure there too early in the game, and there at the end, we just weren't good enough.
And also defensively, lots of great physical work in the middle of the park. They did seem to get you on the outside. Was that talked about at halftime?
Yeah, as forwards, we wanted to front up. We wanted to get into them. We know they run straight and hard, and we were ready for that battle. And mate, they've got some world-class wingers who, if you give them a little bit of space, they're pretty hard to catch. So, yeah, it's disappointing because we worked hard for each other. There's a lot of good patches there, but to win Test footy, you need a lot more good patches.
Not a time for post-mortems, but how do you sum up the work of the team, especially the last 4 weeks when you've come up to the Northern Hemisphere and taken on England and Italy, and then you had Ireland last week and France tonight? Have you seen a bit of improvement throughout?
Yeah, it's obviously been such a disappointing tour. To lose 4 games here, we're hurting, but the one thing, the boys have been working so hard. We've been working hard at training. The prep going behind the scenes, like the boys haven't wavered, and I'm really proud of the team for keep fronting up every week. The results, it's been hurting us, and I hope everyone knows at home how much it has been hurting us, because we just want to be winning. We love playing for Wallabies. We love putting on this gold jersey, and not getting the results hurts. Yeah, but we'll keep chipping in, and we'll enjoy a bit of time off before we rip in next year.
Enjoy the break. Super to come next year and more Wallabies test matches. Thanks for all your efforts in 2025, mate.
Thanks, Morgs. Thanks for all the support back home. Sorry about the end of the year, but the support throughout this year has been special, and we've really appreciated it.
Thanks, mate.